Hey guys, Sri Lanka Sammy here on a beautiful, well, cloudy. It is cloudy today. It is a cloudy Mother's Day. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I thought I'd go for a quick walk in the neighborhood. So this is again, those of you who don't know, this is my parents' house, and this is our little gated community. There's about 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 houses in this little area. So just going for a little walk today in the afternoon, just to say hi and say thank you to everybody who has been supporting me. Wow. I am really so happy with all of the comments, the likes, the views. Since I've switched to Sri Lanka Sammy and talking about Sri Lanka, I am getting so much positive feedback. And I mean, I'm doing this for no other reason than just to be supportive of the community, sharing content that you guys find interesting. So hopefully, I can get more feedback from you guys, telling me what it is that you're interested in hearing about. Today I'm going to talk about, just something personal to me and how grateful I am for the life I have. So most of you know I'm 53, and I'm single, not married, no kids, no responsibilities, no debt. One of the things why I'm so happy is because I have no stress in my life. I have no responsibilities, no obligations. I work just because I'm bored. I'm making good money teaching online, but there's no stress in it. If I don't want to work, I don't work. Now, I did take on some new contracts for the next 3 months, but that's because I doubt that I'm going to be able to travel or do anything in the next 3 months because of the fuel crisis. I can't even, this weekend we were supposed to go and visit my cousins. We don't even have fuel to go 40 kilometers, 20 kilometers there, 20 kilometers back to my cousin's house. We don't have enough fuel. So that is, an issue. So since I can't go traveling, I might as well work. So I have a couple of contracts that start next week and go until the end of July, end of July, first week of August. And then what I'm planning on doing is taking off to Thailand or Philippines for a week. Yeah, it's rainy season, so what? I just want to get away. We'll have to see what the situation is like here in Sri Lanka, but I doubt that would cause any problems. But getting back to, my story today, and those of you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, please. Had to put that in there. Anyway, I have been very lucky. I have gotten to do things that I love. Money, friends, relationships, health, all have just I don't want to say fallen into my lap, but I really did not go chasing after the things that have happened to me. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, let's start at the beginning. I was lucky enough to, after school, I got to, in my youth, 18, 19, I was working in the clubs. I grew up in a small town north of Toronto. And I think I started when I was 15, 16 working in the clubs. DJ assistant, DJ, marketing. And When I went to college, I worked in marketing, and I got to intern at a radio station, one of the #1 radio stations in Toronto, and I got to know the DJs. I got on air, I got to do promotions, and I got to be known, or I got to know the popular people. You know, those of you from Toronto will know these names: Chris Shepard, Tarzan Dan, Deadly Headley Jones, who became a very good friend of mine, and I'm still friends with him today, albeit on Facebook, because he's in Jamaica and Toronto, and I'm here. Or no, sorry, he's in LA and Vegas. So I got into that because I networked. So I started working in clubs and stuff like that, but that club business was really not profitable, and it kept changing because of the nature of the business, right? So you had to, you know, constantly move to different clubs, different places. It's just a dog lying there. It's just a dog right there underneath that banana leaf, sleeping there. It scared the heck out of me. So anyway, so then I decided to work in telecom as a telemarketer because I was really good at it. I was really, really good at it. I was so good at it that it became a career. And I got promoted so fast and so easy because I was a good salesman. I made money hand over fist. I got promoted. I won top salesman of the year. You know, those kinds of things. I was married in Canada. I was in a relationship for 10 years. Ended amicably, which is one of the reasons why I ended up in Korea, because I wasn't really happy with my life in Canada after my divorce. I wasn't really happy with my job. I wasn't really happy with my relationships or my life, so I decided to leave. What did I end up doing was I ended up moving to Korea, which was one of the greatest things I ever did. Sorry, there's a garbage truck coming, so it's gonna be a little noisy. Hold on. He just said, go home, go time. So they're really, the people here are so friendly, so happy. You know, I'm just gonna take a little side trip here. No matter what country you're in, no matter where you are in the world, there are good and bad people. And they are driven either by their morals or by desperation. And in Sri Lanka, some people are driven by desperation. Okay? But inherently, the Sri Lankan people that I have met, okay, and be it that I am a little sheltered because of my family, the people here are super kind, super friendly, super happy, even in the face of this major political, economic, social crisis that has no signs of abating anytime soon. The people are still happy, still have a joy in their heart. They tend to look beyond they don't look into the future. They're looking at right now, and right now they're for the moment when they're talking with you or when they're doing whatever they're doing, they're happy. The people I interact with, although it is limited. So yeah, sorry about that aside. Anyway, getting back to my story, I'm not driven, is what I'm trying to say. I don't really have a huge ambition. I just want to live comfortable. In Korea, yeah, I worked to cover my bills, to pay, what I needed to pay to live. And then because of the kind of sorry guys, just give me a second, let me clean the lens here. let's see. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Sorry about that. So in Korea, I was again lucky. I hooked up with the right people, and I met the right people, and I got into the club business. And I was so happy doing that. Making money, socializing, meeting, famous people, being treated semi-popular. Those kinds of things. I was really lucky. I was fortunate. I met some great people. Wow, look at the size of that durian. I'm pretty sure that's durian. It is huge. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at this. Can you see that? Where is it? Yeah, right there. This tree right here. Right there. I'm sorry, I can't do it backwards. But that right there is huge. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's durian. I've never tasted it. I've never eaten it. And I doubt I will, but it is. And just so you guys know that, coconut trees are everywhere. So as you can see up there, coconuts. They come by and pick them. And then up here we have a mango tree. Anyway, so when I was in Korea and I was doing the club thing, it was totally out of the blue. Never expected it. I had a friend who ran a whole bunch of clubs, and because I was hanging out all the time with him, I got to be known. And also because I've been in Korea a long time. Anyone who's here more than 2 or 3 years gets to be known in the community, because it's a transient community. So I got to be known, and I kind of understand how the club business works. You show up with a whole bunch of girls, you're going to be treated a little bit different by the management. So that's what happened to me. I got properly taken care of. Hello, doggy. Cute little dog. Can you see him there? Where is he? There he is. You got to be a little bit careful with them, but for the most part, they're harmless. So he'll follow me for a little bit and then wander off. Anyway, my new friend. Hey. Oh, he has a collar, so he's probably a house dog from around here. There's lots of wild dogs. Lots of wild dogs and cats, mostly dogs in this country. Anyway, so as I worked, as I hung out in the club, I got to be known. And then when my friend left for the US, the other partners asked me if I wanted to do a little bit of marketing work for them, which I did. I thought that would be cool because I had experience. And I did that. I did that in Hongdae. And then because, my crowd's a little older and Hongdae's a little younger crowd, college city, I wanted to come back to Itaewon because I lived in Itaewon. And then an opportunity opened up in Itaewon, and jumped at it. And when I did that, that's when, my reputation took off. I think it was 2 years at House Ming. I was a short time at a place called Villa. I think I was there just like 6 weeks. It didn't work out, but I jumped over to House Ming. I was there for 2 years, and then after that I was not stolen, but I jumped over to B1. I mean, who wouldn't? One of the biggest clubs in Korea. And I was there for like 4 years. It was great. I mean, I miss it every day. Hope that gate holds them. So anyway, I really, really miss that lifestyle, that life, but I can't do that. I know I can't do that forever. And I'm glad COVID happened because that lifestyle was killing me. Shortly after the clubs closed due to COVID, I did my physical, and the results were very alarming. And I went to a doctor who I started seeing, and he expressed serious concerns about my health: cholesterol, heart, liver, kidneys, from drinking, no exercise, lack of sleep. The lifestyle that I was leading was going to eventually kill me. I looked great. I didn't have any stress, but it was not a healthy lifestyle. So I'm glad that the COVID did happen, because I switched to a more healthy lifestyle, workload, and eventually it brought me to this. When my hagwon closed, the school I was teaching at, when that closed, hello cows, some cows here. These are I think these are the cows that are next door to our house. They look the same, the dark brown one and the light one. So the farmer who owns the property next door brings them back and forth to eat the leaves. Anyway, when I switched to online teaching, sorry, let me take a step back. When I was teaching online, when COVID ended, I started to think about retirement. It was COVID started. I started to think about retirement and what I needed to do. And I started creating a retirement plan, because I was just living day to day. But then I started to think I needed to actually make a plan. So that's what I've done. And saving my money, putting it away, and living off the interest. And that's what I've been doing. Is in Sri Lanka, I earn very high interest, like super high interest. And upwards of 20%. So if those of you who are interested in that, you can hit me up privately for that. But I'll talk about that in another video, about how I'm surviving here, and etc., etc. But yeah, I've been so lucky, and to have a family that supports me. Now I do pay my way with my family. So that being said, I've been very, very lucky. How do I maintain that? I'm going to show you guys what this guy is doing. He's cutting some mangoes or something. Anyway, how do I survive? I remove stress out of my life. There's three things that cause stress. Number one is money. Number two is relationships. And number three is work. So I've removed all of those things out of my life. Removed relationships. I don't have problems with debt. And I do jobs that I love, or that don't cause me any stress and give me money. So it's all attached. So that is my focus to you guys. Be happy, be healthy, be safe. Do what it is that you love and don't stress out. Okay? Itaewon Sammy, Sri Lanka Sammy. Hope you guys are happy, healthy, and safe. I'm out.